It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. For Los Angeles, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. And Klay Thompson, the son of former first overall pick Michael Thompson, when he gets hot, he can take over games.
Hey, you know what? This guy, didn't he have 37 in one quarter last year? How incredible is that to get 37 in a quarter?
Not only that, Kenny also had 26 in a quarter later on.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he can shoot over anyone with his height, and he has a quick release. You know, he probably
Pelicans come into a Western Conference contest in this game. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly.
And when you look at the Clippers, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Gary Payton is out there with Thompson. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Thompson. And it's Bosh in at the 4. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. Shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Jordan the screen. The wide open look here for Anthony. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Boy, that time Jordan set a really nice screen.
On defense, the Clippers, they come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. After a while, the defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Jordan after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Jordan kicks to Randall. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Thomas against Payton. Pass to Bosh. And it's Reed pulling it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Thomas, and Thompson sends it back. But he recovers it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Payton. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot-up J and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin, at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
And thank you, Doris. And the technical free throw is good. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Payton kicks to Bosh. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Free throw good. Bosh. Here's Thomas. He had 19 points in the win against Phoenix.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Now, here is Havlicek. Bosh, the screen. Thompson dishes to Bosh. Havlicek outside. Clock at 4. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to Charlotte.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
Now Thomas following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. Upside Thomas. Pass to Anthony. No good off the front iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Pelicans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Thompson passes to Thompson. Good. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside Thomas. To halt the run. The shot is off. Great D that time from Payton. On the wing, Havlicek. Payton with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Pelicans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
They set the screen. He kicks it to Bosh. Some solid defense from Randolph.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Thomas kicks to Reed. There's the dish to Jordan. Outside Anthony. 5 to shoot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one.
He's the kind of player that even the best defense has no answer.
Payton dishes to Thompson. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Clippers trail by 5. Reed, a screen on Payton. Anthony, the pass to Randolph. He used that pick to get in close. Randolph's got his second bucket of the game to go.
you know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Bosh. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Thomas. Here's Anthony. Pelicans with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, no splits here, partner. One team will have bragging rights, and a win tonight is the first step.
Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pelicans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the technical free throw is good. Bosh, the screen. Back to Thompson. Releases from 15. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. Thomas with the ball. Now Payton defending. Thomas kicks to Anthony. He feeds it to Reed. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Clippers in second.
Boy, Kevin, I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Attention, Staples Center, please. A big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
Now let's check out some stats for Klay Thompson. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 18 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And the Clippers making a change here. Rodman's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Havlicek dishes to Bosh. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses the 3.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Rodman passes to Reed. His first shot coming late. No good. Plumlee with some nice D. Pelicans leading by 6. Payton outside. He dishes it to Plumlee. Havlicek outside. 6 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Havlicek's got his first basket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Reed a screen. Outside Thomas. Back to Jordan. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
For the Clippers, Ilgauskas comes in for Reed, and it's West in for Carmelo Anthony. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for New Orleans. Conley now comes in for Thompson. Now, here's Thomas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. West with the ball, picked up by Kidd-Gilchrist. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. And that sends David West to the free throw line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night. West no good on the free throw. Pelicans leading by 6. Right side, Conley. There's the feed to Payton. And stolen by Ilgauskas. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second.
For Los Angeles, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here is Conley. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Conley with the screen on Rodman. Right side, Conley. Kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. 4 on the clock. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Thomas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The high post shot. West. Outside for Thomas. And there's the pass to West. Stolen by Bosch. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Here's Payton. Good D by Thomas. Clippers trail by 4. The drive by Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that's now 6 points for Michael Jordan.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Conley kicks to Bosch. Conley sets a screen for Bosch. Bosch, the screen. Outside, Kid Gilchrist passes to Conley. Kept alive. Here's Plumlee, and he dunks it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thomas. Second free throw, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Payton outside. Plumlee with the screen. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Out to Payton. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ilgauskas. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And Thomas, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track. Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. 7th in three-point field goal percentage, 12th in assists. And they were in the top half of the league in field goal percentage as a team. And part of that was due to the fact that they were a little inconsistent offensively.
And really the three-point shot so vital to their offense. The ability to spread the floor and force the defense to cover that much ground, I think really makes everything easier for them offensively.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Here's Bosh. West with the block. Bosh against West. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The Pelicans have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And that one falls for Bosh.
Bosh has been having his way out there. He already has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Both free throws good from Bosh.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Pelicans on D. 3-point lead. Jordan's shot is off.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Dishes to Conley. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Thomas. To the paint. Here's West. Shot is off. Smith with the defensive effort. Pelicans leading by 6. Outside Conley. Bosh dishes to Plumlee, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark
Yes,
bringing it down hard.
yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Thomas. Feeds to West. Will it go? That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley with the screen on Rodman. Bosh the screen. Conley kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee with the screen. Shot off the pick. The offensive rebound. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans ahead, leading by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Anthony. Michael Jordan is out there with Thomas. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Conley. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Conley kicks to Thompson. Plumlee sets the pick for Thompson. To the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Anthony against Havlicek. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Clippers. Thomas got his third rebound on the night. Anthony drives in. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Havlicek outside. Pass to Thompson. He kicks it to Conley. Now the dish to Havlicek. Thompson, a screen on Anthony. Here's Havlicek. And that one comes up a bit short. Clippers trail by 5. Thomas kicks to Jordan. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reed a screen. Thomas passes to Anthony. Puts it up from 17. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson dishes to Plumlee. The screen from Thompson. Havlicek outside. Conley with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Thomas kicks to Randolph. Outside Jordan. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pass to Randolph. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it's on John Havlicek.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for Mike Conley. So he comes up empty, missing both. Pelicans leading by 8. Now Payton, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Thompson outside. On the wing, Thompson. Clock at 4. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Havlicek. And the Pelicans get it back. Thompson, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Clippers trail by 11.
Attention, Staples Center, please. A big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Thomas passes to Randolph. Inside, deflects the pass. Reed misses.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson sets the pick for Thompson. Goes up on the high post, and it's blocked. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Jordan. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And it's Thompson again missing.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Los Angeles with another miss.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Plumlee with the screen. Payton kicks to Plumlee. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Thompson, a screen on Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson with the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here is Reed. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Thomas against Payton. He feeds it to Thompson. Some solid defense from Reed.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
New Orleans leading by 11. It's deflected. Taken away by Anthony. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Anderson, he's checked in for Zach Randolph. And New Orleans also making a change. Bosh is checked in. The Clippers have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. Free throw good, Jordan. Here's Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Havlicek outside. Thompson dishes to Payton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Attention, Staples Center. Please give a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end, Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Anthony. He's got 6, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by Reed.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Payton. 8-point game. Bosh up on top. Thompson in the corner. Releases. The Clippers grab the miss.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Thompson. Anthony against Thompson. Here's Jordan. Thompson with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 8. And here is Payton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Havlicek outside. Back to Thompson. Bosh slams it back in. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Now here's Thomas. And here's Anderson for 3. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson passes to Payton. Back to Thompson. Thompson outside. Here's Payton. He shoots again. And Bosh with the layup. And now a 12-point New Orleans lead.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
That just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Jordan. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Phoenix.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
Here's Payton after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony.
Attention, Staples Center, please. A big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
Check out the numbers for Jordan. Coming off a terrific season, 16th in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And one of the better steals guys in the league. Last year, he got his hands on the ball all the time, it seemed.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Ilgauskas is checked in for Reed. West comes in for Anthony. And it's Rodman in for Jordan. The Pelicans also changing it up. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Havlicek. And it's Ish Smith. Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's West. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bosh has got 6 rebounds in the game.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Bosh, a screen on Rodman. They set the pick. For 3, Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Thomas goes in, out to the right wing. Rebound by Smith. Pelicans leading by 15. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. He dishes it to Payton. Smith on the wing. To the inside, and stolen by Ilgauskas. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. West a screen on Smith. Anderson kicks it to West. Just 5 to shoot. Thomas goes in, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third personal foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Pelicans. No good on the second free throw.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Smith on the wing, fended by West. Shot from the wing, and it's Smith missing. Clippers trail by 15. Outside Thomas. Shot to end this cold run. The shot misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. New Orleans moving the ball around. The screen from Thompson. Ilgauskas against Conley. Bosch, a screen on Ilgauskas. Stolen by Anderson. Thomas against Conley. Deep 2 from Anderson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Thompson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pelicans lead by 15. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Doc, what kind of adjustments do you think you need to see both defensively and offensively at this point?
If we're going to play like this and we're going to come down and make no passes, that's not how we play. And so we have to fix that first, and then I'll start thinking about the defensive part.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A tremendous game we're seeing from Chris Bosh. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they're winning all the 50-50 offensive boards. The rebound goes up. Everybody goes to get it, but only one person's coming down with it. And that's the guy with the extra effort, and it's been them tonight. That's why it's a blowout. These second-chance opportunities, and they made the most of them.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
You don't have to dig very deep to see why they're getting crushed. Just look at the rebounding stats. They've been weak juice on the glass, and it's going to cost them. Weak juice and barbecue chicken. What a diet. I'm sure they're getting an earful in the locker room right now, and they deserve it, Ernie.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
Clippers trail by 15. So for New Orleans right now, Havlicek is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thomas goes in. Reed misses. New Orleans gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Thompson misses.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Michael Jordan on the wing. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Payton with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Thomas with the steal. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Inside. Here's Reed. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Reed. Now here's Payton. Thompson outside. Payton drives in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Payton's got his first basket of the night.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Thomas. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Thomas got 5.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Bosh, the screen. And there's the feed to Havlicek. The Clippers grab the miss. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Gary Payton. For Los Angeles, they have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Jordan with a good game. He has 14 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Payton. Bosh, a screen on Thomas. Thompson right side. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Anthony with the bucket.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Bosh, that's the pick for Thompson. Down low. And it's Bosh, that time on the assist by Thompson. 15 points for Chris Bosh.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket. And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 9 assists and 3 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great. But for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Thompson. Clippers with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Reed kicks to Jordan. Stolen by Bosh. Payton outside. Plumlee with a screen on Jordan. Jordan against Thompson. To the inside. Plumlee. And he dunks it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Reed a screen. Here's Anthony. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for them.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Los Angeles with another miss. Pelicans leading by 11. Now Havlicek. Bosch, a screen on Jordan. Havlicek against Jordan. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. That doesn't go either for Havlicek. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside Thomas. Kicks to Carmelo. It's Jordan on the wing. The 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
To the middle, here's Havlicek, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Both free throws good from Havlicek. Clippers trail by 10. And here is Jordan. 18 points for him. To the paint, here's Reed. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Bosch sets the pick for Thompson. And the pass to Plumlee. Clock at 4. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Havlicek. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Willis Reed.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Clippers in second.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Reed with the steal. The drive by Jordan. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Pelican lead. New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Plumlee with the screen. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Plumlee with the steal. Here's Payton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist from.
And now it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
That's his first personal foul.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Clippers. Rodman comes in for Zach Randolph. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans leading by 8. On the wing, Thompson. Beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan with it. Now Payton defending. Anthony against Plumlee. Ilgauskas. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
West is checked in for the Clippers. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Conley's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pelicans leading by 6. Payton with the ball. Plumlee with a screen on Jordan. Payton dishes to Plumlee. And stolen by Ilgauskas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And the Clippers have possession. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Pass to Rodman. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Outside Jordan. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 8th assist in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Ilgauskas against Plumlee. Here's the screen. Dishes it to Payton. And the jumper falls for him. Payton's got 6 in the quarter. Here is Thomas. 5 points in the game. Outside, Rodman. Feeds it to Ilgauskas. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Payton outside. Pass to Plumlee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. 2nd in rebounding, 2nd in free throw percentage. And they had the 2nd most transition points in the league. I mean, you had to strap it on tight when you played these guys because they were coming right at you.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Plumlee. He's got 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
second free throw, no good. Clippers trail by 5. Outside Thomas. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Bosh. Conley against Thomas. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Payton. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Payton's got 8.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
It's West with the drive. That's good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Pelicans leading by 5. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. Shot clock at 5. Conley for 3, and it's good. 12 points for him.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The Pelicans have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. They set the pick. The dish now to Kidd-Gilchrist. Conley left side. Kidd-Gilchrist a screen on Thomas. Plumlee with the screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Anderson, he's checked in for Jordan. Thompson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Thomas against Conley. Thomas, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Shots good by Bosh.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Outside Thomas. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's West. Nice D from Bosh. Pelicans leading by 8. Conley, the pass to Payton. Outside Bosh. He kicks it to Conley. Back to Bosh. Wide open look. No luck.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans ahead, leading by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily.
Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy.
Now here is Conley. Read out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Anderson. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Clippers trail by 11. Outside Thomas. Outside Anthony. Down low, stolen by Thompson. Here's Conley. To the paint, 11 feet away, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Tristan Thompson. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
What a night so far for Thompson. He has 8 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that's 13 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And Thompson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. Clippers trail by 9. Reed a screen. Thomas against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The Clippers rebound. Here's Reed, and he drops it in from the low post.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
John Havlicek on the wing. Conley with the screen on Anthony. The screen from Thompson. Goes back up. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Randolph sets a screen for Anthony. He feeds it to Reed. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now just a 5-point New Orleans lead. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Havlicek outside. They set the pick. Thompson inside the line, but they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Thompson with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Reed a screen. Conley against Thomas. He dishes it to Reed. Lets it go from 11. They grab their own miss, and Thompson sends it back. Thompson passes to Conley. Back to Thompson. John Havlicek on the wing. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Thomas goes in, and that one's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Thompson dishes to Havlicek. And Thompson kicks to Conley. Inside. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Thompson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Thomas dishes to Randolph. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Zach Randolph. at the line for two.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And that one misses. Michael Jordan is checked in for the Clippers. And the second free throw, good. Pelicans leading by 6. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. The feed to Thompson. Back to Kid Gilchrist. 4 on the shot clock. From the left block. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Reed. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Reed a screen. Thomas with the ball. Conley picks him up. Double team on Thomas. Here's Jordan, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
But, Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Michael Kidd Gilchrist. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Outside Thomas. To the wing right side. Reed kicks to Thomas. Pelicans with the rebound. Havlicek's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Conley against Thomas. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Thompson passes to Kid Gilchrist. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 6. Now Thomas to the middle. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Zach Randolph. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Bosh is checked in. And Zach Randolph drops them both. Pelicans leading by 4. Thompson outside. Shoots from 12. No luck. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Reed. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the game Reed has been having, he's got 10 rebounds and 1 steal as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Reed.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
The screen from Thompson. Kicks to Havlicek. There's the pass to Thompson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Bosch, a screen on Thomas. 6 to shoot. Good.
Chris Bosh.
19 points for Chris Bosh.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Anthony in for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Conley against Thomas. Conley dishes to Havlicek. Left side, Bosch. Thompson for the triple. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
And here is Thomas. Outside Anthony. They get it back. Randolph. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it's on John Havlicek.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Zach Randolph. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
So far in the game for Randolph, he's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans leading by 3. Havlicek left side. Bosch, the screen. Havlicek with it. Now Anthony defending. Bosch, that's good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Payton against Thomas. Passes it to Carmelo. For the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Payton with the ball. Bosch, the screen. Dishes it to Havlicek. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Randolph. Thomas kicks to Reed. Thomas a screen. And 3 from Jordan. And that's collected by Payton. Pelicans leading by 5.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one. Take a look at what Payton's been doing. He has 8 points and 6 assists.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Thanks, Doris. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Anthony. Nails it from the high post. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Now here's Payton. Feeds it to Bosh. Havlicek kicks to Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And he gets it to go. Here's Payton. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Back to Payton. Here's the floater. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us.
That free throw good from Thompson. Outside Anthony. Fade away. They get it back. Can't hit. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Clippers trail by 7. Jordan, he's open, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Attention, Staples Center, please give a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
Bosch passes to Payton. Havlicek with it. Now Anthony defending. Bosch dishes to Payton. Bosch, the screen. Off the pick. And the dunk by Havlicek.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
The drive by Anthony. Anthony missing again. Pelicans leading by 7. Havlicek kicks to Thompson. Bosch, a screen on Anthony. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Anthony, the pass to Reed. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Payton against Thomas. Payton dishes to Havlicek. Stolen by Randolph.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them. Slipped right out of their hand.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Payton kicks to Thompson. Payton passes to Bosch. The dish now to Thompson. Pass to Thompson. He kicks it to Payton. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Chris, tell us a little bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Well, I mean, it's just energy and belief. It's the belief system. You know, we all work hard. I work extremely hard, and you know, when I can go out there and just play and don't think about it and play with energy, you know, good things happen.
Chris, congratulations. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh came to play tonight, guys, and that's a frightening prospect for an opposing team because when you got a big who can score from anywhere like Bosh can, It doesn't take much to get him on a serious roll. Makes it easy to see why he's an all-star over and over again, year in and year out.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight. Big time. They needed this sort of performance for him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.